Hey guys, okay, so you need your interactive notebook. This is your green notebook. We are going to add the first pages into your interactive notebook. So go ahead and make sure you have this out. You do need a pen. You are going to need some scissors, a glue stick, and the 6 straight writing pages. So there are 2 of them. They look like this. So if you need to, go ahead and push pause and get those materials ready. And you also need a pen too. Okay, so if you open up to the very first page of your interactive notebook, up at the very top, you need to write table of contents in that white space. And then I'm going to hold this up closer to the camera so you can see it. I used a really faint pen. Sorry about that. You are going to write on the right side, on the left side of that red line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are pages 1 through 5. Pages 1, 2, and 3, you're going to label table of contents. So I wrote it really big, so I didn't have to write it 3 separate times. You're welcome to do the same. And then 4 and 5, you're going to write the 6 writing traits. And then on 5, the 6 writing traits continued. You may print this information, so go ahead and push pause on the video so you can copy this information down. Move this down so you can see all of it. There we go. Okay, go ahead and copy down the table of contents. When you're done, push play, and then we'll go ahead with pages 4 and 5. Okay, so now that you have the table of contents copied down into your notebook, go ahead and open up to pages 4 and 5. They're just going to be blank, and leave those on your desk. I'm going to assemble this with you guys as we go. So I have my book open. I don't know if, there you go. There you can see it. So my book is open on the table, and I am ready to assemble these 2 pages. So the reason why we are adding the 6 writing traits into your interactive notebook is so you can have a reminder of the 6 traits and how they are going to be assessed. So the first thing that we need to do is up at the top, we need to label what these pages are. So I'll show you and get it in my book. Okay, so up at the top, you're going to label it the 6 writing traits. It's fine if you're writing it in pen. If you want to go back and make it look pretty up at the top, you're welcome to do that. For the sake of time, though, just go ahead and write the 6 writing traits. The first one that you are going to start with is ideas, organization, and word choice. Now make sure that you notice on the back there are words. So I have written all of the information in here for you. So you just need to assemble it, and then you have the reminders for what each one is. And it's going to open like a book. So I'll show you as we go what the final product will look like. So you're going to take this page, and we want to cut out the entire box. So let me cut first and then show you what it'll look like. It doesn't have to be perfect. You want to just make sure that you are cutting on that dark black line. So after you finish cutting it out, it's going to look like this. So go ahead and push pause and get your first square cut out. When you're finished, push play, and I'll give you the next set of directions. Okay, now that you have this cut out, you want to fold it like a hot dog. And then you're going to crease it along that black line in the middle. So you have a vertical rectangle. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to snip on these lines right here, but make sure that you're not cutting the back part. So when I do it, if I turn this way, I am snipping up, but notice that I don't cut the back side. So we're going to glue that part down into your book. So after you have cut it, it should look like this, where you can open up the tabs and see the definition back behind each one. So if I wanted a reminder of what organization was, I just open up the tab, and it's the way writing is built. So go ahead and push pause and get that cut out. And then when you're done, push play, and I'll show you how to glue it into your book. Okay, so now that you have ideas, organization, and voice cut out, now it's time for glue. So you are going to take your glue stick and do glue along the back side. So I'll do some glue. I'm just going to do it kind of quick on the back. And then this is going to go in the center of page 4. So it looks like this after you have it glued in. Okay. Make sure that it's stuck down in there nice. It's not going to go anywhere. And then you want to make sure that there's no purple glue or white glue that has mushed out of the side, because if it does and you close it, your pages are going to get stuck together. So if you need to push pause, go ahead and push pause. And then we are going to move on to the next 3 writing traits: word choice, sentence fluency, and conventions. So we're going to assemble this one the same way. I'm going to cut out my large square first. And again, feel free to push pause on the video as you need to get this cut out. I have found, though, that if you cut more and talk less, it tends to go a lot faster. And then you're going to fold along that dark line like a hot dog. Okay. And now I'm separating my pages like a tent so I don't cut up on this side when I'm cutting this side. So I'm going to cut on those dark lines that separate my terms. Okay, so I have my flappies cut, but my back is still solid. Now it's time for glue. So I'm going to put glue on the back, just like what we did with the other side. And then this one is going on page 5. I'm going to center it in the middle. So when you're done, it'll look like this. So you have ideas, organization, and voice on page 4. And then over here on page 5, we have word choice, sentence fluency, and convention. So the reason why we are starting your interactive notebook with these 6 writing traits is because this is a great reminder to have as you are working through writing this school year. This interactive notebook is going to become a great resource for you from a writing standpoint. So we are going to start it off with the 6 writing traits because these carry with you from now until the end of the school year. So go ahead and finish assembling this. And like I said, if you want to make it pretty up at the top at home, you're more than welcome to, but you don't have to. All right, great job. See you guys.